You need to hear this if you're a believer in justice, because when they burned our ambassador alive on Galactic Broadcast, what humanity did next was so terrifying, the Council begged us to stop. And if you skip the end, you'll miss the one weapon we rebuilt from their own broken laws, a revenge so perfect it's now taught as a warning across 1,000 worlds. Ambassador Eris Thorn did not beg. He stood on the dais in the grand chamber of the Galactic Council facing 1,000 alien eyes. The air was thick with ozone and alien scents. Thorn knew what was coming, the whole galaxy did. This was not a trial, it was a spectacle. The Council wanted to make an example of humanity, the upstarts who refused to heal. The High Proctor of the Valor, Obsidian and Insectile read the charges, fabricated, meaningless but damning, guilty, immediate termination. The sentence, a slow, humiliating execution, broadcast to every world. As the energy beam powered up, Thorn looked into the broadcast drone, not at his executioners. He smiled, defiant. We tried, now it's your turn. The beam struck, Thorn dissolved into light. The Council saw triumph, the galaxy saw a warning, but on Earth and its colonies something else took root. Not fear, not submission, a cold, unified rage. The Council thought they were ending a problem. Instead, they started a war. The galaxy watched, transfixed. The Council had made the greatest mistake in its history. Humanity would not forget. Our journey to that execution chamber was decades in the making. For 50 years, humanity played by the rules, learning languages, customs, and laws. We were eager, ambitious, and fast learners. The Council welcomed us with opportunities, dangerous trade routes, barren planets. We called it hazing. We excelled anyway. Our success alarmed the elder races. Suddenly, deals vanished, ships were impounded, and new regulations strangled our progress. Eris Thorn went to protest. He was arrested on arrival. The charges were pre-written. The trial was a farce, broadcast for all to see. The Council wanted to humiliate us, to break our spirit. They thought killing one man would cow billions. They misunderstood us completely. They mistook patience for weakness and our desire for peace as a lack of will. The execution was meant to end our ambitions. Instead, it forged our resolve. The Council had no idea what they had awakened. Humanity would answer. After the broadcast, Earth and its colonies fell silent. Not in grief, but in focus. A wounded predator's calm. All divisions vanished. There was only humanity, and humanity was angry. Our response to the Council was a single transmission. The last 30 seconds of Thorn's life looped, overlaid with a human heartbeat. Thump, 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 a promise, a countdown. The Council didn't understand they would. Our war machine roared to life. Shipyards retooled, factories shifted to weapons, scientists designed new horrors. We had studied the Council for decades. We knew their laws, their tech, their weaknesses. The Council dismissed our silence as impotence. They prepared for a conventional war. They had no idea we were about to change the rules. They moved their fleets, expecting desperate attacks. We were building something else entirely. The Council was ready for a fight. We were preparing a reckoning. The heartbeat echoed across the stars. The galaxy waited. The Council had no idea what was coming. We would not play their game. We would end it. Our revenge began not in a war room, but a law library. Years of studying the Galactic Codex revealed a loophole, Article 7, Section 4, Paragraph 12. It allowed aggression against a species' primary energy source, if no sentient life was harmed. The Council's homeworld, Xylos, depended on its star, Sirinth. The law forbade attacking cities or planets but said nothing about stealing a sun. No one had ever considered it. We did. Our plan, not genocide, but deicide. We would not kill the Valor. We would take their god. We would execute their star within the letter of their law. The Council wanted to teach us about power. We would give them a masterclass. The final exam would be held in the dark, and the galaxy would never be the same. The human retribution fleet was not what the galaxy expected. Not warships, but engineering marvels, starlifters built to move suns. The Council's spies saw construction and braced for battle. Our heartbeat transmission continued, unnerving all. The Council moved fleets to defend trade lanes, expecting attacks. We ignored them, jumping straight to the Sirinth system. 1,000 ships appeared in perfect formation. The Council fleet panicked, demanding our intentions. Our reply, a broadcast citing the Codex. Non-hostile resource acquisition, no sentient life will be harmed. The Council was paralyzed by their own laws. We hadn't fired a shot. Our ships formed a sphere around Sirinth. The galaxy held its breath. The heartbeat quickened. The secret weapon was about to be revealed. The operation began. 1,000 energy beams anchored into Siren's core, not weapons but tethers. The Valor watched in horror as their sun was caged by human design. The Council fleet was powerless, trapped by their own laws. Our ships fired engines in concert, dragging the star from its place. Planets shifted, moons tumbled, chaos erupted. Xylos, the Council's heart, was pulled into darkness and cold. Power grids failed. The lights went out. We hadn't fired a missile or killed a soul. We simply removed their sun. Their world became a rogue planet, doomed to freeze. We followed every letter of their law. The message was clear: master the rules and you master the game. The heartbeat transmission stopped. The silence that followed was absolute. The Council's power was broken. Humanity had spoken. What does one do with a stolen star? The Council imagined chaos or destruction. Our plan was bigger. We brought Sirenth home. The journey took months. The galaxy was in turmoil. The Valor became refugees, their authority shattered. Old empires rose, alliances shifted. Humanity had conquered the galaxy with lawyers and engineers, not warships. Back in Sol, we faced our own problem. Our sun would one day die. The Valor's blue giant was now available. We decided to create a binary system. Earth would have 2 suns. The Retribution fleet arrived, dragging Sirenth into orbit. The engineering was monumental, but we succeeded. Earth's sky now held 2 suns. Our energy was limitless, our future secure. We had turned our enemy's power into our own. It was poetic justice. We didn't just get revenge, we built a legacy. The galaxy watched, stunned. Humanity had changed everything. The galaxy looked at us with awe and fear. We had humbled the Council without genocide. We destroyed a civilization's home, then offered aid to its refugees. The galaxy expected monsters. They got saviors. Our true revenge was not the theft of a star, but the demonstration of our nature. We could be ruthless, but not needlessly cruel. We had the power to destroy, but chose mercy. We helped the Valor survive. This confused the galaxy more than anything. We fought for survival with ferocity, but showed restraint. We would take your sun, but help your people. This duality made us unpredictable and powerful. The Valor finally understood. The Council tried to make an example of us. Instead, we became the example. Today is Sirenth Day's 1st anniversary. Earth's sky is brighter, our future secure. We no longer beg for a seat at the table, we own the table. The Council is a shadow, asking politely instead of commanding. The balance of power has shifted, quietly but completely. But new questions echo across the stars. Who are these humans? What truly drives them? The execution of Thorn and the theft of a star are legend. But rumors swirl. Was Thorn's death a sacrifice in a larger game? Some dig deeper, seeking the real story. Was it just fear of our rise or something more? The truth is complex, buried in data and memory. The galaxy watches, wary. They have learned to fear our anger. Now they wonder if our mercy is even more terrifying. The investigation has just begun. Humanity's story is far from over. Like, subscribe, and share for more epic stories.